Hello and welcome into another edition of SU Coaches Corner. I'm your host, Zach Klein, and joining me today is head field hockey coach Allison Fordyce. Coach, it's great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, Coach, you were hired as the head coach over the summer, but you've been an assistant here at SU for the past few years. So what are your early impressions of Susquehanna so far?
It's been a great transition having been here for the past 9 years. I'm really familiar not only with the team and the players, but my co-workers and the campus. So it's been an awesome start. I've had a lot of great support, and I'm just really excited to get the season underway.
Sounds great. So tell us about your experience as a head coach and how has that transitioned to your new role here at SU?
So I sort of did things a little bit backwards. Most coaches start in an assistant role and then progress to a head. I actually started my career as a head coach for 5 years at Hartford Community College as an athletic director and head field hockey and women's lacrosse coach. And from there went on to the College of Notre Dame and York College, coaching field hockey and lacrosse. And when our family moved to Selinsgrove 9 years ago, I still wanted to stay in coaching, so I was lucky enough to get on as an assistant and just stayed on. And then right now I'm lucky enough to transition back into the head coaching role. So maybe it's a little bit backwards, but again, it's been a great experience.
So the team finished well last year. What are your expectations for this season?
We have high expectations again. We are looking to exceed the expectations that we set for last year, making it to the conference championship game, losing in double overtime. We're definitely hungry to fight back to that spot again this season.
If you had to describe this year's team in one or two words, what would they be and why?
I would say grit and tempo. Our team is really gritty. We talk a lot about competition. We compete with each other. We are physical in practice and, really working to be the hardest working team with a great work ethic and drive to just really be gritty and scrappy over the ball. And I would say tempo. Everything that we do on and off ball is really up tempo. We really look to exceed our expectations in terms of speed and just our overall tempo of practice.
Who are some of the captains this year, and what kind of leadership do they provide for the team, both on and off the field?
The team returns 5 seniors this year, so our seniors are actually all leading the team as a group. So we have a leadership committee, so all 5 seniors have a part in every decision that we make, but our speaking captains on the field are Julia Hazakarglu, Jordan Berkey Pyle, and Kayla Spatz. So we're really spread out with our leadership on the field from goalkeeping all the way up to our striker line. So we're well represented in terms of positions and playing styles. So it's a really eclectic group, but they fit really well together in terms of their leadership style.
So when you are recruiting future Riverhawk players, what exactly are you looking for as a player, a student, and from an individual standpoint?
Well, obviously, first and foremost, we're looking for talented field hockey players that are good students so they can fit the student-athlete model, but I'm also looking for good people and for great team players. So everybody has to be able to add something to the team, whether they're on the field or off the field. So we're really looking for a good fit. We're looking for student-athletes with great character, with great work ethics, and, student-athletes that just really, really want to work on and off the field.
Your husband was a former assistant football coach here, and he's now the current head coach at Dickinson. Tell us about some of the challenges of a family with 2 fall season coaches.
We like to call it happy chaos. Things are pretty up in the air most days, and we try and take it one day at a time, but we have a great support network with our friends and family, and our kids literally have grown up on the sideline of either my field hockey team or his football team, so we really don't know it any other way. It's a little bit more of a challenge now with the commute and the distance, but we find a way to make it work. And every weekend is really exciting, happy or sad sometimes.
I bet. Well, Coach, it was great having you here with us. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you so much.
And that'll do it for this edition of SU Coaches Corner. I'm Zach Klein.